Except this week, maybe you won't get that. I guess if you never actually progress in your Covenant mission, or like the campaign, you could just always come in. That'd be a scam.
Sorry, Jimmy, I was all tapped.
Oh, good. I don't know if you got the requests, though.
Who are we missing? Lotus, Kai, Salted, Sting, and Negative.
I already had the raid.
Guy had to work.
Oh, yeah, you did
Right,
say
yep,
that.
Kai has to work, Negative is still on his vacation, so Lotus,
Skull got
Salted,
up with
Sting.
your weapon. See the weapon Skull got?
I did not.
It's quite nice.
Jellycat's gonna slime you, demon. Don't
No.
step on me!
I'm sorry, I didn't see you. He's so tiny. He's
He's
underneath
right-
my foot.
He's between your toes!
I'm getting my pedicure done. I need something to spread the toes.
I guess.
Oh, this got weird.
What? How was that weird?
Somebody clicky?
Even just talks about feet constantly first. There's the grommet toes, now this.
Everybody else brings it up, and I seem to just be the center of this toes thing.
Did someone say toast?
Shush.
See, Black is the real toe addict here.
Lotus? There you are. Everyone's here.
Marty's like,
Yeah,
Prog.
this time. What do you mean everyone's here?
Well, I mean, everyone is gonna be here is here. Wait, no, never mind. I'm just joking. Sting is the last.
What, Horthet crystals are 3.5k now? We should have waited to sell them, dude.
I still got mine then. Sweet.
Well, so Picaro, remember we were talking about having multiple alts? Yeah, so I think every day just take all of my alts and then just go and get Horthet crystals and dump them. New income.
Well, I don't think it's that easy to just go get them. It's kind of like RNG, how many you get per day.
Most
It
of the
could
time,
be 1 to 3.
most of the time I just get one per quest at least.
I got like
depending
6
on what
today,
I get.
but like that's an abnormal day. That's a lot for a day, to be honest.
Who needs a summon?
No, we got
I'll
a lock
take
now.
Let's abuse the log. Click on the summoning thing.
Oh my. Bolvar's in the way of the Hellstones, dude. From where I was grabbing it.
I don't see any man bun.
I haven't been summoned yet.
The
Wow.
man bun distributor is not here.
I was gonna say your dispensary is not here yet.
Woody.
Oh my god, Jiggles has a Pepe on his head! In jelly form!
Keep on clicking, please.
Did you get your Pepe already? I don't think that's until
I
like
don't think so, but he did for just a minute. That was so cute.
you get them at 56, I think. Yeah.
I think he probably ate a Pepe bird. And that's probably what it was. Because then
I
it
still-
turned into a slime ball.
I still need to get that night because we're gonna get them soon. The Covenant Pepes. I don't have one.
I don't have the regular Pepe from that long strange trip either.
I feel like we'll see. Maybe you don't need it, but I feel like you probably do. If you're on.
Well, you didn't need it to get the Demon Hunter one. Because I have that one.
Oh, maybe you don't need it then. Maybe you'll just get a Covenant version, which
That
would be
would be
nice. Yeah.
Okay, everyone should have gotten to summon.
Silence loud. You wanna shout. No answers come out of the blue. We're sick for signs to calm ourselves. We're running circles.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
All over again.
holy fuck, Judas.
What?
Your health.
Yeah, I'm just a chunky boy. Don't make fun of me.
That stam shrink though.
Mana buns, please. Thank you.
But wait, there's more.
What happened to Judas?
I can't die, basically. I have so much.
He hit meta.
Why?
Oh, before we get going and doing trying to talk about other things, something that I want to start implementing for Ox. So every week, Ox does a lot of farming, and every week for months and months and months and months and months, she has dropped a cauldron, and we all take from the cauldron. And there's very little donations to the guild bank. So in order to help her out, what I propose is that everyone gives her Ox. Well, how was it that you want to do it? One flask, just one flask a week, right? To help cover the cost.
I don't remember how I said it, because I know like what happens is it takes 8 flasks to make a cauldron, right? And then 2 shade stones. So what happens is we drop a cauldron at the beginning of the raid, so then everybody has to use their own cauldron after, right? Well, if everybody uses a flask of their own, that's like what, 20 flasks? That doesn't make any sense, you know, because it only costs 8 flasks to make a cauldron. So I don't know. I don't know how you want to do it. It's 2 shade stones plus 8 flasks. So I'm not sure how to do it. So
Okay, but so yeah, I mean, we can do something like that, or just if you have any extra flowers or anything like that, if you can make shade
Troll mage.
stones,
Troll mage.
we have 20 people on this team, if everyone just does a little bit, then it does definitely helps a lot. That way we don't have to, Ox doesn't have farm as much. We don't have a dip from the guild bank, which means we can increase the repair amounts that I give you guys. So we won't say anything official tonight, but little bit goes a while. That's it. That's it.
Can we just give gold?
You can just give gold if you want to. I think personally mats are better than gold, but whatever you prefer.
Yeah, like in the past when somebody's given me like say gold or something, I'll just go out and buy the mats for it. Like some people have given me like a nice amount of gold and stuff, and I'll like just go spend it all on the mats I need for the flasks. That's it.
Can you get all the mats on the auction house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this trash hurts.
That's why we should be listing on them. Not anymore, but
Nah, it's kind of too late now. Watch your backs, by the way.
Sounds right.
Maybe. Do you want it to be a threat?
Yeah, from you? Heck yeah. That's hot.
Oh my.
How did this thing get pulled all the way over here?
What thing?
The guy with the anima power.
He's always on this corner.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
always at the door. He's your local Walmart greeter.
Also, tomorrow does begin Dax's normal raid. Same time, 7:45 invites. It is optional tomorrow. You can bring ults tomorrow. However, if there's still pieces that you can get from normal, I would recommend to show up on your main in normal tomorrow. To help, even out your gear if you're missing anything. Better practice. Right deck.
You're right. I'm coming. Maybe I'm on a warlock. We'll see what this is.
Bakar is too good except not BRS.
Yep, he's not about that life.
How much stat does your BRS have?
Lol.
We have a warlock?
You have 32.
Don't scare him away.
Oh my lord.
They run.
No quick movements.
They're skittish,
So happy.
And I hope everyone got a good upgrade from their chest, from the vault.
Got me a ruby.
I got me some boots that are going to fuck up everything because my Lego, once I upgrade it, is going to be going on my boots. So I'm wearing the old pants Lego. I have no idea what I'm doing. Character's a hot fucking mess right now.
You didn't have your old Lego on your boots?
No, the old Lego was the pants. The new one's on the boots.
What?
What? Maybe? Wait, am I confused? I might be confused.
Totally confused. Sorry, that was me. Pull that guy over there.
Lust and watch your back.
He's hurting me.
Watch your backs. pirate group so janky?
Ever beating heart.
Ah,
I'm sort of them now as I see them throw up in chat.
Judas, I have you set for misdirect.
I got 3 diamonds.
Pick the least bad. I don't know.
It's not terrible.
This class doesn't do physical damage. Or it doesn't do magic damage. Right?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does magic damage?
The AoE.
Not to the tank, but yeah. Hence why you guys will be soaking the magic resistance one. We've only had 2 animal powers, right? I'm
2.
not- yeah.
No,
We have
3.
We've only, yeah, we've only got 2.
We gotta reset the bonus.
Oh, 2. Yeah, I'm running the other after you.
Yeah, I can
Demon.
grab it.
That thing I linked to, that was the one I was talking about.
Make sure you tag it.
What thing?
I whispered you, like it was just the animal powers linked to it, but
Oh.
yeah, that was the. It's like really
At
good.
the
It's just
beginning.
There's an anima power, I don't know what it's called, but it pretty much just reduces, or like gets rid of a debuff stack on you, and you want to take that. I don't know what it's called, but if you see something sort of like that, you might want to take it. It's helpful on heroic, not really for normal, but
Watch your backs again.
Lust as well.
Did we put a cauldron down? Did I miss that?
Not yet.
No.
When we get to the boss.
Love you, Ox. Thank you.
I need to fix this fucking thing. Not me quick.
Wait, I got insane anima powers. I got that acid gland you got, Kara, and then I also got a charm beast fire. Poggers.
so your top DPS is what you're telling me.
Probably not.
Jellycat isn't protecting me very much. I'm a little disappointed in him right now.
Should have gotten a jelly dog. They'd protect you.
Hold
Rob.
on, Knight. You could be Jellycat.
Wait a minute.
I don't even think you need to hit him, to be honest. Might
Nah,
be
you do.
close, but okay.
Oh no, Knight, I got put into combat. Jellycat's ruined.
Oh no.
Where?
Ads in the back, ads in the back, ads in the back. Fuck. Don't pull him down the stairs, he'll reset.
You definitely do need to hit him because I didn't get a reset on stated.
Okay.
I missed 2 resets now by not hitting him.
Who,
so-
demon?
That was close.
I saw that.
That was close. I almost got clipped from the side too. I almost didn't make it. No, my fun's ruined. I can't jump anymore.
Me neither, buddy.
Holy, I actually got some good fucking powers this week.
Dude, top DPS is what you're telling me, Demon.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm not, I'm disappointed in myself. I also increase everybody's speed within 20 yards by 30%.
I'm standing beside Demon.
Touch him, touch him, touch him.
Yeah, I got
Touch the butt.
the stats one and the crit one.
I don't think some people were ready for that.
Yeah, some people didn't touch the butt.
I wasn't even here. Yeah, I'm still saving. So.
Yeah,
If you have the moose speed thing, you just mock yourself. So when people just stand on you and give free moose speed.
yeah, I can.
You remove your powers, can you go back and get different ones?
Yeah.
I mean, the list will still be the same, but you can choose different options.
If you are sated, make sure you hit the boss, please.
Aw, who did it?
Come on.
Someone dispelled.
What does dispelling have to do?
Whoever had the debuff dispelled and it fear bombed everybody.
I thought it was if you run to the circle with the fear, it fears you. It's not when you
No.
dispel it.
It's if you dispel it and it's on you, and whoever's in your circle gets feared.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Cauldron is down, feast is down.
It says, Terror howls, causing an aura of dread to form around the players for 21 seconds. This causes each target to radiate unshakable dread to other players within 5 yards every 3 seconds. And unshakable dread causes targets to flee for 8 seconds. It says nothing about it being dispelled and it fears
Every 3
people.
seconds, okay.
Pakar, are we logging?
Yeah, I am.
Yep, Stingray's having fun again. Hey Judas,
Yeah.
Skull's got more health than you.
I know, he got the one power.
Are you level 50 right now?
Yeah.
Ah, I don't have that yet either.
Demon, you got lead.
Turn off popcorn.
Oh, I forgot to give tanks assist.
I can give it to them in a second. Unless you already just did. I think you just did.
I just made him main tank. Assist tank.
Sculpt. Or no, I don't see it. Oh, that works.
Okay. So the only thing different on this is that there's circles that spawn. Each circle will have. There's 3 different types of circles. One that gives you an armor, like decrease. One that gives you a magic resist decrease, and one that gives you a dot. How we're gonna do this is the tanks will soak whoever. I don't really know the difference, but whoever's better at mitigating magic resist or like magic damage should probably soak the magic one, and then whoever.
Definitely Sculpt.
Okay, so Scalt will soak the magic one, and then Judas, you can soak the dot one. I still don't know how to tell which one it is, so that will be done. What are these markers for?
Oh, that's where I had the markers.
They're a little
Last
bit
time.
okay. They're a little bit off, but I'll fix them. People who get targeted with the chain will go to circle. People who are soaking, which is group 4, those people have the immunity to the thing, so they'll go on square. Generally, you just need one of them on square. If they die, then whoever else is in that group will replace them. Otherwise, it's just soaking. I don't know how the soaks will work, but for now, we'll just have it so like the first armor one, group 2 will soak it because there's 5 orbs. If you're soaking it, you can soak multiple orbs if you feel comfortable doing that. And then if you guys still have the debuff by the second round of the soak circles, group 3 will soak it and do the same thing. Tanks will just soak the entire circle themselves. Otherwise, the fight's essentially the same. We'll lust on the enrage phase when everything's all done. You were soaking the Mortregar's echoes.
Okay. Whatever else you
Yeah. So Upper Reach's Might is what the rest of the group is soaking. Mortregar Echoes is what Skult is soaking. Soulforge Heat is what Judas is soaking. Otherwise, it's the same, loosely spread out. And as soon as you get targeted with the chain, move to circle. If you're a slower class, hover near a circle so you're not running across the room.
Are they different colors, or will it say when I?
The fire one is very distinctly different, as it's orangey and fiery versus the other two. There's also a symbol above them. I'm unfamiliar with what the symbols are, so I think I'll just go with DBM and it should say what is being used, so
Okay.
I'll try and call it out. And these don't happen at the same time, just to let everybody know. It's one of these circles at a time. Otherwise, we will ready check.
We're saving lust for enrage, or?
Yes.
Okay.
At 10%. And if you want a speed boost, hang around triangle. Judas, you there?
Yeah, I was doing a recall.
Oh, okay. Okay, on tanks.
We can't do ready checks or
Oh, okay, so I guess the main tank thing doesn't work. Okay, you're
Oh,
both
yeah, it does.
assistants
Never
now.
mind.
I just made you assist, so it probably works. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Okay, chains are coming out. Remember, if you're targeted, go to circle. Okay, we're gonna be running in circles for a bit.
Do you know how many there are?
3, I think. Yeah. It does go quicker though, so you gotta be a little bit faster. Okay, spread out. Take the boss back into the middle if you can. I think Nightwish just DC'd.
Okay, so mine's purple.
I DC.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen this circles pop up. I don't know, maybe I just missed them.
There was like a purple thing. I went into it. Now I have the more debuff.
Oh, okay. There's a new remnant coming out. These are the soak circles. Sulfur sheet. This is you, Judas, that have to soak the circle. It's over on the other side of the boss. Yeah, you see it. Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Are you back now?
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna rest you.
I think we do have to be careful with the stairs.
Group 2 should soak this. I can soak one. This thing needs to be soaked almost immediately. I didn't see it come out, that was my bad. Okay, Mart Workers Echoes, that's you, Skull.
I'm feared again.
Please be careful of the fears. If you guys have circles on you, move out of the group.
I'm dead.
Minute 40 on rest.
Remember, if you get target with chains, go down, go to circle, please. Circle, circle. Thank you. Okay, the physical thing's coming in. If you're just a DPS, soak an orb if you'd like. If you have a fear circle, please get out of the circle. Thank you.
Can't take him when I have that.
Which debuff? Oh, the tank one?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the soak thing and his...
70k.
his...
I think you dropped dagger. That's fine.
Probably.
Okay, the magic debuff's coming. I mean, Skull's dead, so this is gonna be a whip, but... Yeah, so you're getting the purple one, Skull. You're getting the orange one, Judas, and then everyone just gets the other one. I don't think it matters which group soaks it, so... Just, if you see it, soak the orb and then run out of it. Also, if you have a fear circle, please just don't stand straight into the circle that people are trying to soak.
And
Give
stay
it-
off a tank.
That too. Just be aware that you have a purple circle on you, and don't be stepping on people. Yeah, the debuff's kind of long, but if you only get one orb, it doesn't really not make that big of an impact. That's when you soak all 5, and then you just soak all 5 again and again and again. But that's fine. I wasn't really paying attention to those circles. I'll call them out a little bit better this time, but. I moved the markers, by the way, because they were opposite, because we came in from the other side. I'm just going to always put them to the right of the boss to keep it consistent.
Don't forget your oils.
Yeah, there's a ton of you who don't have oils on right now.
Did we not learn anything from Sylvanas?
Wait, what have we learned, Sylvanas?
that no one had oils and we had that 1% wipe, the oils absolutely would have been that kill, but
Okay, everyone's ready on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, spread out. Remember, be wary that you have a circle around you and you can fear people. Especially in melee. Get to your position.
Now they're feared.
Transition.
Three times up there. Hey,
Two. One.
Okay, spread out.
Magic.
Okay, this is the purple soak, this is you skull. Black gets triangle.
instantly died before I.
Okay, this new remnant coming out. This is Judas's. Okay, this is the DPS's job, or healers if you'd like. Okay, Scald, this is your soak. Someone needs to help Dak block the beam. Nobody's blocking the beam. Dak is dead. Please, if you're in group 4, you are in charge of blocking the beams. There's 2 of you alive. You're the only people who can do it, or people with immunities as well. Make sure you move the chains to triangle, please. Anna, that's you. Okay, this is a wipe. But we'll just play it out so people can get practice.
High energy. Physical. Transition.
Timon, do you know why Grasp of Death would be doing more than it's supposed to? Because it says it does 10k every 2 seconds, and it was hitting me for 17k, so I don't know if I did something wrong, or like...
No, this says it does 10ks.
Yeah, it hit me for 13k, and then it hit me for 17k, and then I died because it hit me for that much. Like,
You also could have probably had the Enrage on him when you used it.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Which
That's, like,
increases his damage
a
done by
lot.
25% if it doesn't get soothed.
So for
Yeah,
that-
a lot of people died to that dot.
So for that dark phase, a lot of people are falling behind trying to find out where that thing's going to be. You can see where it's about to explode before it even pops up.
You can also just follow triangle. I'll be
Yeah.
going to this spot, and I also have a movement speed buff on me, so...
Fire.
Yeah, I think it's just like it's ticking more because of the damage, but it also has to be healed through anyways. But like it's still 10k every 3 seconds, right? So
Just does everybody have the weak aura that tells you that you have fear on you? I think that would be very beneficial to know. That way we know to spread out and not be in a cluster of players.
Well, there's a big purple circle on you. I don't know if you need a weak aura, but
Well, I'm not saying you need it, but just if extra emphasis is needed.
can you cancel your res, Carl?
It's a big ass file.
Oh, it's the whole raid
Yeah.
mechanics in it.
Ah! Funny.
Also, if you see yourself with the dot, use the Hellstone. We have them now. They're free.
With that thing I'm soaking, I'm just getting up to 9 stacks, and that's doing 15k every 5 seconds. That's just how it's
Yeah, that was gonna be. I thought that might be a problem. You might just have to alternate. I don't know. Do you know if you were to soak a different debuff, if it would reset?
I think you just gain the other debuff, probably.
But like the other debuff would fall off, right?
Yeah, because that.
Yeah. So maybe you two just keep switching. So like the first purple one Scalt will get, and the first fire one Judas will get, and then the next time they come around again, you go into the opposite ones. That should make it so that the buff doesn't stack up normally large, like it was.
Yes, Ori, that is the immunity. That's why you're in group 4, by the way.
Yeah, group 4 is the people with the anima power who need to stand on square to help whoever's going to triangle.
Anybody hear me?
Yep.
Hey!
Yep.
Fucking thing.
You goof, what happened?
I don't know.
There's 4 people without food. Make sure you're getting a food buff.
Eating now.
Great.
Also free. People with soothes, so druids and hunters, if you see that enraged is popping up, try and dispel it. I think there's 3 stacks, and I don't know if one will get rid of all 3, or if I'm assuming one will get rid of 1 stack, but just be wary that we might need to soothe some things. I'll try my best to do it too, but
So how do we want to handle dispelling the fear?
as fast as possible.
Okay, because it pops up a lot. I'm
Yes,
afraid
the
though.
spell is awesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you dispel somebody that's near somebody else, does it jump to somebody else?
No, not this mechanic.
Okay.
That's Sylvanas only.
Because that's what I thought. I heard somebody say, "Be careful of the
nine.
spells," and I was like, "Eesh."
When someone said be careful of the spells, there's being be careful of dispelling somebody when somebody's in their circle. But if somebody's already in their circle, they're gonna get feared regardless. So it's
Okay.
not really an issue just to spam dispel everybody that you can.
Oh, if I can mass dispel the group around the one.
Yeah, if you can get like 2 or 3 people who are kind of in close proximity to each other with the circles and get rid of all 3 at the same time, go for it. Is everyone ready? Yeah. Okay, on tanks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, also,
Put it
yeah, definitely
around
focus the
their
melee
group.
people early too. Dispelling the range doesn't really do too much. Okay. Oh, let's move the shrine. Okay, we're doing the mist dance. Get ready to start running. Okay, the purple one, this is Skull first.
Somebody else soaking that?
There's also chains going that way.
Oh, okay. He's only got one stack.
Yep, Stingray's got 4. Okay, Judas, you get the next purple one that comes up. Also, Picard, that thing might be doing, that dot might be doing extra damage when the purple thing isn't soaked, because when it's not soaked, it does the debuff to everybody in the raid at that point. So you might be taking additional magic damage from that not being soaked in time, even.
Yeah. As long as I'm not like, I didn't know if I like did something wrong.
No.
That's why I was doing more.
Okay, get ready to run. Remember, if you're not a soaker and you don't have chains, please don't stand near square or triangle. There's a lot of people.
Feared. Shit.
Me too.
I'll raise you, Skull.
Dead? Oh, okay.
You soak the chain. This is Skull soak. Okay, this is the physical damage. DPS is soaking this one. If you have the chain, you're going the triangle. The triangle with the chain, please. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forgot you were one of them.
We're gonna try the ping pong again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go away from the marks.
There's the purple one over here. I don't know who's tanking that. I don't know how that... Yeah, it's all gone now. That's fine. Andalon's got it. Getting 2%, or getting the enraged phase. After we get feared and pushed up and pushed back, we then... Yeah, as soon as we're out of stunned, we lust.
Oh my god.
Wow, cutting the death stats, Judas, gone.
I was
Job.
trying to count his footsteps. That didn't work.
Demon, my Mirrors of Torment doesn't proc because everyone's kiting him.
Rip.
Actually, a bad ability.
Mm-hmm. Go Night Fae, easy.
Imagine.
Oh,
Play Necrolord, Frost Mage, dude.
If you have any loot that you don't need, which I doubt, you can message me and I'll roll it off for you.
That was an intense fight.
Intense but fun.
well, it made more sense once I realized what I was doing with the spells.
Yeah, those are spells you don't have to worry about, really. Like, in a particular order or not.
Yeah, I feel bad for the melee.
They chose the melee life tonight. Don't feel bad for
This is
them.
true. This is true.
Shush it.
Ouch, Charlie. Yeet.
What the hell is an oval?
Okay.
It's because he's like
Looks
crooked
fake.
on the little ledge or something.
That's what I said.
I had a shaman in one of my keys just put one like on a ledge like that. And it was just like a hamster wheel or something. Like I don't know.
Just get Mr. Bojangles. I am.
No, I've got the ultimate jump cat.
Alright. Only 'cause I'm like, yeah. Kitty!
You scared him off.
It was probably the top hat.
Dude, I forgot about that. It was me.
In this next pack, there's a mob on the edge. She'll put a circle on you. Everyone needs to soak that circle. That's the heroic mechanic for the eye. So now's the time to look at what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the soak circle in the eye.
Ow.
Oh, fuck, I missed my D.
So this circle that's on Hannah, please soak it. Everybody will get chained. The magnitude of the pull is dependent on how many people soak it. The more people, the better. Once it's soaked, it pulls the mob down and you can hit it. And that's the exact mechanic and
Counteract that,
what?
or, like, if somebody with an immunity is targeted with chain, can they just...
No, they can't immune it.
Okay.
I don't, maybe ice block because you can't be moved in ice block, but
What about DK Death Advance?
probably you'd be fine. I don't know the answer to that for sure.
Death Advance negates the chain.
Yeah, I assume that would be fine to death advance it. Kellen, if you could do me a favor and run Wind Rush, that would be perfect too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Ghost Wolf might work, but if you also aren't the target, we might need to have some speed boost. We do also have enough druids to Stampeding Roar, but It's up to you, I guess. Wind Rush would help, but we can also do without it.
We get more health stones when you have a chance.
I've marked them with the blue square.
Thank you.
There's another one of those group of people on the left, so just be careful. Make sure you soak the circle.
We don't soak, I'm theory crafting.
Don't soak it.
Okay, you can do that.
Oh, it just grips random people. Don't do that.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Well,
it just like randomly gripped like 5 people
I had to
closest to
test
the mob.
it, dude.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it didn't move us.
I think it might, because I did it before it even went off. Maybe if I do it like after I get gripped. Because I think it's the type of thing where like, you know, like that one mob in the other side where like, he wants to bark at you, and if you invis, he just barks at someone else instead. You like drop it out of them. I think it works
drop
like
it on
that.
somebody else.
Yeah.
In which case, also don't do that. But
Oh, I think if I wait until it starts dragging me, I could probably ice block it after.
yeah.
I'll theory
I mean, you
craft
could
it
try
next
that,
time I
yeah.
get it, but like I don't know when that's gonna be.
Also, I found out that Slothful Corruption actually doesn't leave a pool, so. Fun fact.
Ooh, I got a BOE.
Wow. Wait, that's
Wait.
not debatable. I guess it's technically a E. BOE.
Where? Demonic Gateway, I haven't seen anybody use Demonic Gateway to dodge it, so I don't believe so. I also could be wrong though.
Put it there, and if someone's brave enough to test it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think it does kill you. Because I think it's like,
gateway, like you're not gone, like from the spot in the game starts until you land.
yeah, I don't know. It's a little iffy, but
You'll die.
oh, I gotta make groups. Shit. Okay. Okay, I think this is all right. Groups 1 and 3 are gonna go to the left where triangle or diamond / square is. I guess my marker got moved. And then 2 and 4 are gonna go to X and star. The star and the square are where you're gonna start tanking the boss. When you get the debuff, what's it called? Spreading Misery. You have 5 seconds to get somewhere, and the debuff will automatically just put a puddle down. We want to keep those off to the side as much as possible because by the end of the fight, we will be running out of space. Especially don't keep them in the middle. Also, tanks gotta keep the ads separated by 30 yards. That's the same in normal. Like I said earlier, the only thing different in heroic is that soaking circle chain mechanic. That will be brought to triangle, and everybody who can will soak that. Kellen, did you take Windrush or are you opting out? Okay, perfect. Whenever you can, just put a Windrush down. If not, I'll back up with Roar. Diamond and X is just so you can't see, or so you can see the markers. There's the sides. 2 minute. Yeah, I think just like that, or Roar will work. Something I found out by doing this that doesn't really show up in like the Jundin journal is immediately after the chains or the chain soak circle is done, the boss will throw out those white circles that you need to dodge, otherwise you need to grab your souls. So be prepared to swing out to either side of triangle, because generally the white circles will target players, and if everybody's stacked in that soak circle, the white swirlies will show up pretty much right where we're trying to soak and run out of. So just take a hard right or left depending on which just seems easier to you. Just be wary that there will be swirls almost always after you soak that circle, so just be wary. Otherwise, dodge the giant beam. Tanks, you have to use defensive, the death glare. What is it called? Death link. Make sure you use some like damage reduction cooldowns, because it also hurts the rest of the raid. And you're swapping on every single one of those. Otherwise, it's the same as normal. The chains, I'll do a rage check. We can tap if shamans or DKs get targeted with the chains. If you guys want to theory test what you were trying to ask, go ahead. Just say it in Discord or something, so other people don't soak it with you.
I'm ready.
Groups 2 and 4 go right. Groups 1 and 3 go left. 2 and 4 on X/star. 1 and 3 on diamond/square. Also, these ads need to die at the same time, same as normal. Please be wary. Pay attention to what the other side's looking like.
I'm sorry, 2 and 4 on X?
X/star, yes.
Okay.
X is so you can see it from where we're standing now. Star is where you're actually going to be tanking the ad.
Right, okay.
Oh, and when the ad gets pulled down after the chain soak mechanic, that takes priority over anything. Everybody but Dak, and Dak said he was ready, so on tanks.
When is left?
Last phase.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Avoid these circles. If you do get hit, you need to gather your souls before you can do anything else. Chains on Hannah. That needs to go to triangle, please.
I'm trying to run there.
Now you see what I mean by the swirls. The speed boost makes it a little bit easier, but... Okay, laser from the left. We're gonna go right. Remember, focus the ad here. And then back to where we were before. Ad takes priority. Okay, chains are coming out. Stack on triangle, please. Okay, we're in the ad phase. One tank takes that abductor, and that needs to be focused on whatever side these is brought to. Remember, if you get poop on you, or you get the debuff that poops, please take it to the side. Healers can dispel slothful corruption as soon as possible. Focus the range for that first, though. I pooped in the wrong spot. Okay, groups 1 and 3 need to slow down a bit. Poop's coming out now.
Hey, dude.
One and 3, relax.
I'm gonna go over to help the other side. Okay, poop's coming out now. If you have a debuff, please take it to the side. You're just a whisper if you're trying to say something.
I was saying Tune 4 is dead.
Okay, same thing as phase 1. Somebody had a messy poop, that's fine. Chains are coming out, that goes to triangle, please. Not further, please, on triangle.
I'm a roll.
That's fine. Just we also didn't
Can
get...
you res healer?
Yeah, in a second. Remember, ad takes priority here. Okay, avoid the swirlies, then chains, then more swirlies. Their chains going to triangle, please. I'll roar this one. Everybody needs to soak these, excluding tanks, but... And abductors need to die a little bit quicker. We're also down a couple DPS, so... We're going right.
I'm dead.
Can we get a roar, please? From some druid?
Cool down.
I'm gonna die too, I got hit by a beam. Or I got hit by the fucking swirl.
Wait, what are you supposed to do when you get your little clones or whatever?
Run over them.
Touch them.
Oh, I swear I touched it and it didn't like go away, but I don't know.
There's
That
3
happened
of
to me,
them.
Well, I did. It just, yeah, maybe it's delayed. It didn't seem like it worked very fast.
It's kind of iffy, I found.
Put that res on a healer so we can
Yeah, don't accept that, Lotus.
Okay.
What's the
release.
what's the clone mechanic from? Like, why is that happening?
You got
That
hit
is
by a
random.
white swirly. You got
Oh,
hit by a
okay.
white swirly.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you don't get hit by that, you don't have to worry about the clones.
Yeah, they just like to throw swirlies at you when you're getting chained around, so...
That's what I was saying, right? It's like, it targets players and everybody's stacking, so as soon as that's finished, you want to like swing out to the right or left. Because then you'll avoid most of them, because all of them are targeted in the middle.
So why is it that you wait for a B-res, Pakara?
I give him 32 main stat. It's a druid conduit. When you B-res somebody, it gives them a food buff that's 32 main stat for 226.
Somebody's got to use the conduit.
That was a good first attempt, though.
Yeah, don't use the Warlock portal.
Yeah, I feel like that's not the most sound use of it. I think anything that's like instantaneous, like you go over to the other side is fine, but like a Warlock gate, I think you still got hit through it.
Can we soulstone a healer
Yeah.
or a tank? Either way. I
A
think
healer,
would probably
preferably.
better.
Actually, you know where you can use the gate, Darth? It's just, like, from where I'm standing, ish. I don't want to get too close to the boss. But just aim it towards one of those chains that we take. Perfect. Okay, everyone's ready.
Wrong button, sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch out. Then chains. Chains go to triangle. Triangle, please. Thank you. Abductor takes priority. Beams coming out. We go right. Remember, we have a gate now.
Hunter, if you can turtle through that.
That hitbox was extremely misleading. Because I ended Ice Block early and it was still hitting it for some reason.
Okay, chains coming down. That goes to triangle. I'll
Okay,
roar
roar
this. Oh, I just did. My bad.
Alright, I'll save it.
Okay, we're going right. This is also a good spot to roar as well, in case you want to put it on cooldown. But
Phase.
yep, if you're on group 2 and 4, stay on that side. Don't take the jump over. And get to the corner.
I'm coming, group.
Okay, Slothful Corruption's going out. Remember, Peely's on the range. DPS first. Spreading Misery's coming in 2 seconds. Check your debuffs. If you have the debuff, please move to the side and drop your poop. I'm gonna move over to the other side.
You got tank down.
This is probably just a wipe then.
Wait, what is the debuff that drops the stuff called?
Spreading Misery.
Oh, okay.
Two tanks.
It's a DBM
Yeah, I just-
alert that says every, yeah.
I'm
got
just
it.
mixed
Street
up
set.
with the other
Yeah.
ones. We used to say that,
Yeah, Slothful Corruption's the one that slows range DPS, but when he gets the spell, that doesn't drop poop.
I've got soulstone. Don't release. Jump off. Both things are gone.
Yeah. Or just kill the one eye and then everyone will die after.
I died because I had 5 or 6 stacks of that dot on the abductor.
Yeah, that has to be taunt swapped. I don't know if you guys were doing that, but
I was trying.
definitely.
DBM is being really fucking shitty and it's like constantly telling me to taunt swap. And I'm watching
Yeah.
the stack.
It's also hard to taunt swap when you're trying to tank those things away. So when that phase happens and there's an abductor out, you're just gonna have to solo tank it and hope you can mitigate through it. Because if the tanks were to come over and try and taunt swap off of you, it would cause the eyes to be too close to each other. So you actually just can't taunt swap if an abductor's out while we're in that intermission phase. A way to do that is to avoid phasing the boss before a new abductor comes out. Or, you know what I mean. Phase it before a new abductor comes out, and then you wouldn't have one, but... Okay, everyone's ready on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay, we're getting swirls into chains into swirls. Just watch your feet. Chains on triangle. Everybody soaks. Watch the swirls. Focus ad. Going right. There's a warlock gate. Okay, back into swirls, chain, swirls. And red chain goes to triangle.
I got one for this.
Okay. I'll save mine for the beam then.
Transition.
Okay, we have an add up. Just delete it. Try and get as low as possible before it split up.
Can you taunt him?
I can't taunt the eyeball now.
We're dead.
Oh no!
Please don't taunt the ad, please. Just focus on the eyes. The ad doesn't matter that much.
Don't release.
It's better that a tank is getting a slight dot debuff on them than the entire raid being killed because the eyes are too close.
Wait, that's what wiped us? We
Yeah,
get
they got-
together? They...
Yep.
No shit, okay.
That's why I have to be tanked 30 yards apart.
Gotcha.
Fire if you need to.
The ad was almost dead, so honestly the debuff wouldn't even mattered.
Good job on the chains that time, by the way.
Yeah.
Check your ult and stuff.
Demon, is it a distance thing with the chain to break him, or is it a time thing?
It's a time thing. The
Oh,
more
okay.
people who soak it, the less the pull is. The pull lasts for a certain amount of time, and then once that certain amount of time's done, the ad comes down.
Gotcha, okay.
So the
Yeah,
more people soak it, the easier it is to run away from it.
So you're not like snapping the chain, like say in
No.
Sanguine. Okay.
No. You cannot escape the chain. You're just there to avoid the swirlies. Your main priority is just to avoid the swirlies. You don't really have to do damage either. Like, you'll lose more damage by trying to DPS and getting hit by a white swirly than you would just trying to avoid it and not doing damage.
That just reminded me of a Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah, so hunters between, you can use turtle shell on the beam. You can also just disengage and Cheetah the chain, no problem. No problem at all. Or if I'm targeted with Swirly, if we can turtle shell out of that to negate it.
The bad part is when you've got the big circle and then you get targeted by the other swirly too.
Well, that's why as soon as right after the swirl, just everyone just go to the sides.
Mm-hmm. There's
Because
always
it's-
going to be a swirl, there's going to be the chain soaking circle, and then there's going to be swirls immediately after. It's always the same. And then after that it goes beam, and then it's the same thing repeated. So you can always predict that there will be swirls under you when you are in the soak circle. So you want to leave that spot immediately.
So swirl, chains, dip to the side. A little dance.
Kellen, you there?
And as Judas says, yes, hard swap to the ad. We should always be a hard swap to the ad, regardless. Though.
Yep. Okay, Kellen's here and ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chains, run to triangle, please. Laser coming in from the right, we will go left. Okay, swirls, chains, swirls. Chains on triangle. Okay, disperse the ad down while we wait for the ads to, or the eyes to come up. Okay, now go to your respective corners. Hoops coming out in 2 seconds. Watch your debuff bar, make sure you're not standing in somewhere important. Okay, more puddles coming out. More puddles coming out. Group 2 and 4, slow down.
Hold up to BS on 4.
Don't kill the eye yet. I'll let you know when you can start TPSing again. Okay, you can
Right,
kill
kill
it.
it.
Move that.
Swirls, chain, swirls. Chain goes on triangle. Focus on beams coming out soon. Go left. Swirls, chain swirls. Chain goes to triangle. Everybody soak, please. Just a
Phase
couple of-
percentage.
40, I believe. I think. Could be 33. No, not 40. I'll have to double check. But... Make sure that doctor dies, please.
Phases of 30.
33. Okay, go to the respective sides. Remember, take them to the corner. Okay, poop's coming out. Make sure you bring it off to the side if you're targeted. Okay, I'll take that B-Rose, thank you.
TV, I'm gonna switch sides. Help.
Yeah, we had a dead person before. That's fine. Okay, poop's coming up soon. You can go back now, Black.
Going.
We are lusting after the boss gets back here. This is the last phase, it's just the burn phase. As the phase goes on, healing becomes less. Okay, you can lust, thank you. Watch your feet. There's gonna be chains, they go in triangle, please.
Add.
Yep, ad needs to die. We're going right. It's kind of tight, so be careful. Okay, leave the chains. They're not gonna get there. It's fine.
Oh no, Demon, I did get it. Now I have to run it
Yeah,
back plus.
Actually, a massive.
Oh no.
Oh man, I want that one.
What, the greedy trinket?
Yeah, it's one of the good ones for Holy Break.
Well, I guess you can technically keep yourself above 50. For me, it's greedy. But like,
Yeah.
Kellen, that
I don't know,
mechanic,
yeah.
it hits the tank, and based on the damage that it does to the tank, it does it to the rest of the raid. So it's a tank mechanic, but it also damages the rest of the raid, and hence why you died, probably. Yeah. It happens. I don't know, maybe they didn't swap or something. Or use defensives.
Skull was dead, so maybe it just.
If it hit you twice, that would have wiped the raid, so yeah. Okay, we'll kill trash until we get to the boss. And then we'll probably take a break. I assume that'll take about 15 minutes to get there, so. We'll trinket up for roll with leech. Can you even trade that, Judas?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
not
he has a
two.
he has a 252 ooze trinket. Weird flex.
You have in both slots?
As long as you move it.
33. So.
Did you move it to both slots to make sure you can trade?
let me
I don't
try
even.
to trade it.
Well, it should say like if it's tradable, like you should have the blue text, right?
Yeah. If it not,
Yeah,
then
I have
you
blue
can't.
text. We chilling.
Okay. We chilling. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody who wanted it rolled because there's about 15 of them. Hannah, you can trade Judas.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
I was gonna wait until you were not busy, but
It's okay. I'm not tanking right now. Technically.
Oh, Judas, you interrupted a lot of fire bolts. How'd you manage that?
Silence.
Uh-oh. Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was all in one target on the game. Spam kicking.
Why was it so many though? There was not that many mobs.
I don't know. Maybe if there's silence and they try and cast it, it's like, oh, you interrupted it. I don't know. Yay, our first BOE, dude. Oh, it's a cosmetic. It's not even a BOE. When are we gonna get something that's useful?
It's technically a BOE. It's a BOE cosmetic.
Okay.
You could sell it technically.
I got a BOE cosmetic from consumption like yesterday or something, and it was check to see how much it went on the auction is. It was 5K. I was kind of disappointed, so I just wore it instead. I would assume that cosmetic BOE from the raid might be a little bit worth a little bit more, but who knows?
That's the same one you get from Torghast.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I have that one. I got that one from Torghast.
Are you sure it's not like a different color or something?
I'm pretty sure they're all silver.
No, yeah, they're the same.
Not all of them. There's some like gold ones and like darker silver ones.
Well, the gold,
gold
ones
ones
are
are meta.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever
Influence?
it's called, up in the hash rate.
Adam influence.
Ball.
No, there's a couple. I got a random one. Just like it wasn't Adam involved. It was just the floor 5 boss just gave me one for some reason.
Okay, we'll do a poll prior to taking a break since we got here so fast. So the heroic version is pretty straightforward to explain. It's definitely much harder to execute minutes to explain. Essentially, there's two new things in Heroic. One, it's called Link Essence. This essentially just ties a couple players together who, when their partner takes damage, they will also take damage. It's just more healing. There's nothing really you can do to prevent that to happen to you. It's just, you gotta deal with it. There's more healing involved. The other more important change is in the third phase, there's an ability called Call of the Valkyr. This will do the 3 most recent mechanics out of the 6 that they do all at the same time. So that could entail soak circles, spread circles, massacre. It could be whatever, just whatever the last 3 most recent abilities that they used will be used at the same time. There's one combo of 3 because I'm pretty sure they just rotate through the list of 6 and there's no really deviation between that as far as I'm concerned. So there's specific combos that will happen, and there's one in particular that's really bad. I'm not really going to get into it right now, but essentially at one point there will be 3 things going on, whether you have to soak the purple circles, soak the big solo or the white circle, stuff like that. When that does happen and there's like a big white circle that everyone needs to soak, if you can immune that, that would be fantastic, considering at the same time there's also other mechanics going on. It'll just help make that part a little bit more easy. Otherwise, it's the same fight. The bosses, instead of 10% phasing into the second phase, they start at 15% now. That's when we'll lust, is when the third bird 80's coming down. Otherwise, it's the same fight. Same mechanics, nothing really new. Just taking more damage and the mechanics are happening at the same time. Can this puppy reset? Does anyone know?
I imagine so. Try it.
Okay, I'm resetting the boss.
Oh.
Door just shuts and says goodnight.
If you make it outside the door, you're safe.
Well, that's one way to reset.
Didn't even clear. Nope. Lust.
I hit him and it cleared my lust.
I think mine did too.
I didn't hit anything and I got my buff cleared.
I did.
Yeah, mine's cleared.
Yeah, looks like some people's got cleared.
Mine did not.
Well, we have to reset again, so that this feast is kind of wasted again, but...
Well, we get bowling practice in for a minute after break.
Are we listing on pool?
We're lusting like halfway through, which would probably overlap with that.
Give it a try.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it again. Make sure you're outside the door.
I'm nowhere near it to get reset, so.
Me neither.
We, for some reason, spawned all the way back towards it.
Do either of you need to reset?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both do. All of us do.
But you don't need to reset.
Yeah, I do. I'm saving.
Doesn't show it on my thing. Oh, weird. Okay.
Bakara, maybe I want to look at that corner.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Let me know you guys are here.
I mean, I don't know where I'm going, but
Touch the butt.
Wait, Bakara's. Do you need it reset, Bakara?
no, I already hit it.
Okay. Everyone
I
else
did
is
it
good.
first.
Okay, make sure you take the boss when it comes out. Oh, it's outside and died.
Me
That's
too.
unfortunate.
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
We still didn't lose the buff.
Get
Whatever,
rid
we'll
of
just
my
pull.
Did you tag it?
No, we're too far.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, we were too far, bro. I don't know what you're seeing, but like we were just getting to the bottom of the stairs. At this point, it'll be ready in the middle of the fight when left.
Yeah, whatever. Why I don't know why I have to make bosses impossible to reset, but whatever.
Do we get a soul stone out?
Are we resetting?
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's been. I thought maybe one reset, everyone would be cleared, and then we can just pull, and then we'd be ready. But now it's just 2 minutes left on it, so it'd be ready by the time, anyways. Oh, hold on. I forgot about the dispel thing. It's where Square's going. If you get the slow debuff on you, please go over there. Healers, just I'm pretty sure you just have to dispel somebody, and then just dispel another person, so it should be okay. I don't think I need to allocate a specific person to do it. If you're targeted with the debuff and then you get dispelled, leave that place immediately so that you don't get tossed back onto you by mistake. Otherwise, we'll just pull.
Should we put a gateway from square to like the center of the room?
Yeah. You can put it like, put a gate, yeah. Something similar to that. And I'll try and remark the spot where you want to drop the debuffs. It'll be around square-ish. Okay, one thanks. Okay, there's an ad coming out. Ad takes priority. You can grip it in if you can, BKs. It already is in there. Perfect. Okay, Massacre, watch your feet. Soak that. We're running away from the circle. Do not be inside the circle, please. The next circle you're gonna run into. Make sure you're inside the circle.
There's an ad behind us.
Let me grip that in. Yeah, they get the 15% and preferably evenly. More on Kyra, please. A lot more on Kyra. Okay, it's gonna be 4 soak circles. Okay, spread out with these, don't be in the group. an ad's out if you can grip that. I don't know what the cooldown is. Can we kick it, please? That has to be make sure it's kicked first of all. Second, kill it. Also, don't be in the circle.
I am dead.
Okay. This is just going to be a wipe, but kicks are very important in this. There's a couple things you need to kick on Signy. There's the ad needs to be kicked. But we'll go on break. Give a soulstone, somebody, or Ori's out. Don't release.
Pretty sure I said Soulstone Knight before the poll.
Yeah.
Somebody. Thanks, Ori.
You're the best, Ori.
And
Be back in 10 minutes, please.
And I just finished all my White Castle during that.
BRB.
Had a burger in one hand, mouse in the other.
Anybody have Jeeves or something?
Put an auto hammer down. It's on star.
Demon, are you here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Wow. I just came to a realization. Mirrors of Torment is the most counterintuitive ability because it slows the target's attack or like casting speed when it's on it, right? As well as move speed. But like, why would you want to slow, like extend casts when casts don't give you procs and melee attacks give you procs? So like on mobs that you need to kick, if they're doing something that, like if you don't have a kick for it or something, or like for whatever reason it's just going off, like the cast is taking longer to go through, and that's like time that you don't get mirror procs. And like on certain things, there's a potential where you miss a mirror proc because it took too long to cast something. Like why would you want to extend it? Like on paper, the ability doesn't even work. It's just like a weird thing, I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a terrible ability, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, some anime should. Also, not only the casting speed, it slows things too, and it's like, if you're slowing something, that would kind of lead itself to believe that it wants to be kited. Like, why else would you slow it? But you're not getting procs if it's being kited either, so... Very confusing, I don't know. Like, I swear it was made for PvP exclusively.
I'm back. Oh, Limit finally killed her?
Finally.
Finally.
They re-cleared Mythic altogether before they did it again. They didn't care about getting second. Yeah, they didn't care about getting second. All they care about is getting first, and if not, then they're getting gear for next tier.
If you ain't first, you're last, boys.
That's exactly what
Why
he
is the
said.
Weekend Gamer here?
Why is the Weekend Gamer here?
It's not the weekend.
Tuesday.
Get your days confused?
I'm a little confused today.
How long have you been here for, Morgan?
I've been here for a little while. I was waiting for the moment, and then Ricky Bobby came in, so I was like, that's the moment.
That's my cue.
That's
Max
the cue.
actually quoted Ricky Bobby today. That was great.
Yeah, I'd be doing maybe some other things, but it's hot, dude. It's hot, whatever. What boss are you guys on?
The 9.
The 9th one?
The third boss in the raid's
The third
named
boss.
that.
Okay. I was like, wow, dude, that's amazing. I don't even know how many bosses there are.
10.
Alright.
Night. I swear my cat never does that.
I have no idea. It just started it.
Well, I haven't used it since like April, so maybe it's new? I don't know.
Well, I just noticed that I could have the kitty out on my night day.
Yeah, I did not know that was coming.
But yeah, if you watch him when he has the bird on his head, he'll sit there for a little bit and then he runs off in the corner and eats him. And then he brings him back and puts a little puddle of goo at your feet. Like cats are wont to do.
Skull, Salted, Ori.
What's up?
You didn't click the ready check. Making sure you're there.
Ready.
Ori, Skull.
No, he's yelling again.
Dude, one of my Magic the Gathering decks I could sell right now for $10,000.
Prog. There's still an auto hammer up in case anybody needs to repair. Sprayed on the pinnacle of this floor. I've put 2 new markers down. Diamond is going to be the melee marker, also where the tanks are tanking the boss. Triangle will be the triangle marker. Just so we're closer to some mechanics, especially the spells. Also being stacked will make sure that the ad is spawned in either the melee or the range group, and then if it's in the range, it can get gripped. Otherwise, I'll do another ready check and we can pull.
I'm eating.
No catnip.
Okay, everybody's ready. On tanks. And tanks, you'll tank them on diamond as well.
Yo, Hannah, talk to me after raid. Seriously.
Yep.
Okay, ad's coming out. If you can grip it to melee, that'd be good. Massacre. Soak this, please. Everybody. Okay, run away from the circle. The next circle we'll be running into. Can we grip the mass? Thank you. Please get inside the circle. We're being killed pretty evenly so far, so good job on that. Okay, more mechanics are coming. Soak the 4 corners. Good job. Okay, new ads coming out. Run away. We're gonna be facing these if we can lust now. Please kill the other 2 low ones first before the new one. Okay, if you have Fragments of Destiny, please move over to square. This is gonna be weird. Never mind, she's dead. Perfect. Just a spell. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Perfect. Now leave the circle. Once you get the debuff to spell, please leave. You don't need to hang around there anymore once it's off with you. Guys, this is where the 3 that can come in a row, I'm pretty sure, so this is first blades. Now this is soaking circle. Make sure everyone's soaking this. And then we're dodging blades again. Fragments go where I marked. Sorry, I forgot to move them. This is the part where all 3 of them are going to happen at the same time. Please soak the circle. Good job. I don't know what the last one was. I think it was like a dot or something.
Taunt, please. I was just taunting off you when my debuff froze.
Gotcha. My bad.
Okay,
Okay, new fragments are coming out. These go where I marked. I'll mark them on blue square. Okay, these 4 corners need to be soaked. Please soak them. Spread out slightly. Please make sure you're not in somebody else's circle. Everybody soak this, please. Okay, we're to recall, all this stuff is going to happen again. This is the one that's, this is the wombo combo. And one wasn't soaked. That's fine. That right there is the toughest combo of mechanic things to do. Can we be res a healer and then wipe, please?
I've got soul stone.
Okay, don't release. Wipe. Essentially, that's the worst that I can be. That combo there. If you have in that combo, if you have the big soak circle that everyone can soak and you don't have an immunity, you're better off running out of the group and dying by yourself than trying to have people soak it, because there's not enough people. Because there's people spreading out for the circles, there's people soaking the purple circles, and then there's also half the group trying to soak the blue circle. And if not everybody's in there, it'll kill more people if it's in the group than if you were just by yourself. So if you don't have an immunity, I mean, I don't know if Bob works. Maybe you can ask for a Bob. I don't know. Otherwise, you just run out of the group and die with that blue circle. But let's hope that doesn't happen again. Oh.
Lock closet.
So are some of the 900 things I need to do for purple?
Mm-hmm. Typical warlock.
Help summon.
I'm clicking.
Shouldn't we ideally have 2 more DPS in here? Are we looking for more right now?
There's people who aren't here who would normally be here.
True.
There's exactly 2 people who should be here, but are not here.
Darth, your number 2 is that last pull. Don't cut yourself short.
Salted.
I'm ready.
Okay, on thanks then.
Demon gives no fucks this tier.
For what?
Having tolerance for people.
Yeah, I just want to get bosses down. I don't want to play games.
You're playing a lot.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, Dodge Massacre.
Sorry.
Everyone soak this, please. And then run away. Don't be inside the circle. Okay, the next circle we're gonna stay in. Perfect. Okay, the four corners need to be soaked. A new ad's coming up, we can grip it into the group. When it pops up, spread out those, please. And run away. Oh, we lost here, sorry. I did not see the ad come down. Okay, fragments are going to square. Fragments after this. Okay. Yeah, it's safer just to not do the fragments because they don't really do much until later, but... Whoever has the last fragment, please move over to square. Please watch the blade. Okay, soak this. And then blades again. It's gonna be words of recall in 10 seconds, so that means that's gonna be blades. Double blades with the circle, that means or soak. Come to square. Oh, sorry. I'll come with you. Wood, you can't be that close, please. Nobody else should be over by the people with the debuffs, because then you'll get the debuff sent to you instead of the person who's supposed to be going to.
Should I soulstone?
Yes. We have a res in a minute. That's the worst case. Okay, shards are going to the square, please. Promptly. Okay, I guess I'm square. Sorry. People are going different directions. Okay, just wipe it. We don't have a res for 30 seconds, but that's fine. We'll run. When I say people need to stack on a marker, they need to stack on the marker. I'm trying to move it because everyone's going off in their own direction, but don't release. Kellen's gonna reincarn.
Do you want tanks to soak these circles too, or?
The purple circles only need one person in them. The blue circle should be in the group where the tanks are, so you should just soak those whenever.
The purple one that we were soaking in, and then if you want me to soak it, because you hit.
What? Sorry, what was that?
The purple one wasn't getting soaked, and I was soaking it, and it.
Yeah, just one if no one's soaking it, for sure, go ahead. You only need one person in it though, so normally someone else will have it.
Okay.
Yeah, you were in the right spot. I moved the square actually, so because everyone was going to the wrong side of those circles.
I thought it moved when I was running to it. I was like, fucker.
Well, I moved it because there was 3 people going to the same spot, and then so I moved it so that everyone had somewhere to go to, and then because they weren't going to where it was originally placed. So I don't have to keep moving markers while the fight's going on. Please just go to where I marked the square, regardless if it's easier or harder for you, because everyone needs to go to a certain spot. I don't want to move it on people because that fucks with everything, which ended up being the case. So just go to the marker that is assigned to where people need to go, and everything will be fine. If people start going in their own direction, then it's going to take forever, and people will die because of the debuff.
Is there people who here uses decursive?
Me?
Say if you're a caster and you can dispel, even if you're DPS, it makes finding out dots a lot easier when you got stuff on you. Especially if it's dispellable by yourself. But it's just a nice little add-on to have. Even you're a Death Knight, you can still get it, but well, you're probably going to be popping Icy Bound, so you're going to lose a big cooldown, so I'd be careful with that, but it's a nice little add-on to have.
Okay, everyone's ready on tanks. Tanks. Okay, ad coming out. You can grip it. Dodge Massacre. Soak this, please. We're running away from the bosses. Not yet! Oh, okay. You're fine. Don't move until that thing's done casting.
Swap.
Okay, remember staying in the circle.
Balance DPS out.
Yep, Kyra needs more. Okay, 4 corners. More and Kyra, please. Take these out of the group. We lost. Take this over to blue. Kill Signy. Once you get the spell, you can leave, please.
Time.
Okay, Massacre. Into the Soak. Into Massacre again, probably. It's the same thing. Okay, just going to call the Valkyr, or Word of Recall, sorry, and it'll happen double Massacre. Into the Soak. You can solo it. Okay, everyone Soak. That's fine. Okay, fragments. I moved the square, sorry. It's over on the left side there. Okay, the 4 soak circles in the corners. Okay, this is gonna be the one that's a death sentence.
I solo, it's fine.
Don't soak it. Okay. Hopefully you won't get it again, but we'll see. This is the hard one. Yeah, this is the hard ones. If you have it and you don't have an immune, please run out of the group. If you have an immune, run out of the group anyways. Please, if you can immune the jump, do it. Fragments will go over to the left of where the last thing is. Okay, I'm gonna move square closer to the back of the boss next time. So we're gonna move right from these piles now. Okay, move these out of the group. Spread out. And move the boss out of this, please.
This stinky stinker.
We don't have people dispelling the shard people. Or we didn't, we do now, it's fine. Can we get 2 reses out on DPS, please?
Why is she
Can you-
back to back? Do the
Because she did the World of Root of Recall. Take the fragments to square, it's on the opposite side of the platform from where we were putting them before. Move shards to square, please. If people are near there, then don't. Fuck, you need to go to square.
Oh, sure.
That's fine. I'm trying to move it so it's close to people, not across the map, because we're moving the boss around the other side.
Sacrifice.
What do I have fragment? What do I do?
Like, do we have a D-res in somebody? Probably not. Okay.
Can I get dispelled? I got dispelled. I'm chilling.
I dispelled you. It's really hard when people are moving, you know, with all this crap on the floor and it's all the way across the room.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put it close to where the boss is, but
Because then when they're moving out of range.
We are strong like wood. We survive. Ow.
Fuck. So.
Nope.
No.
Don't release.
go towards the exit. That's where they're gonna spawn. Yeah, you're probably fine where you were, but. So it seems like the same pattern for every pull is the same. So it's always the second word of recall that if you get targeted with this group soak, you leave the group, regardless if you can immune it or not.
Guys, I have good news. My smell has partially returned.
Yay.
My brain hurts after that one.
I assume we were getting the tanks got the thingy because of nobody else being alive.
It could also get been dispelled prematurely and it tossed over to you.
Someone died with it and then it went over the tank.
Yeah, that was also a case that could happen.
And as soon as I put it down, Salt's gonna put one down too.
You know what I didn't use was a health stone, bro. I could have had it.
You know, I did.
I need to make it a. I need to.
Put it on your one key.
Yeah, am I one?
Thank you.
I have mine on a mouse button.
W. I should. I think I am. I just know I'm gonna accidentally click it.
Okay, so that was 7 minutes long, so you're gonna get a second pot. So if you're trying to save a pre-pot for Lust, you can probably use one off Rip and then use one at the end.
Check your oils too.
Does anybody need strength pre-pots? I've got 14 on me.
Why do you have strength pre-pots?
Because I have 8 max level tunes.
He's a trainer.
True. And true.
No, those would be protein shakes. Those are in the kitchen.
Okay, everyone's ready, so 1 second.
Isn't that what strength pots are?
You're not wrong.
Steroids.
5,
Wow.
3, 2, 1.
Ads coming out. Massacre, watch your feet. More in Kyra. Or, sorry, more on Signy. Not much, but. Soak this. Run out of the circle. Okay, we're staying in the circle. Pull that mass in. Kyra needs a bit more. Not too much though. Okay, 4 corners of soaking.
Swap.
Take those out of the group. Put the mass in. We're running away. We're gonna lust here as well. After this, probably. This is fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. I just didn't want people to lust while we were running away, but. Okay, we're moving into the circle. We're gonna get fragments. We'll do that after this happens. Okay, we're good. Go to the square, please. There's only 2. Where's the last one?
Swap.
Where's the last one, guys?
Hannah,
Hannah. Black's already there. We're waiting on Hannah.
Sorry.
Okay, this is the massacre. Into probably the soak circle that everyone needs to soak into another massacre. Okay, and then we're gonna get all of them at the same time again in a couple of seconds. Fragments are going to circle or square, sorry. Where the marker is. It's just the marker that needs to be landed on, please. Sting, you gotta go to square. Okay, Salted, you have it now. Okay, more fragments are coming out. Those will go to square, to the right of where we put them before. To square, please. There's a marker on the ground where you should go to. Okay, this is the 4 corner soak. Okay, a slight spread into a soak circle. Remember the next word of recall when this is all happening at the same time. Not this soak circle, the next one. Whoever gets it is leaving the group. Nobody's soaking your circle if you have immunity or not. Here we go. Make sure you're soaking the purple circles, guys. Guys in the back. Okay, I got it. Okay, fragments are going to the right of where square is now. I've remarked it. If you don't have a debuff, please do not stand in the debuff spot. It makes it last longer and people will die. Okay, take this out of the group, please. Okay, spread out slightly, and then there's gonna be the immunity shields. We're gonna move the boss around. I've marked blue on the opposite side. That's where the new fragments will go when they go out. Okay, we're gonna get another immunity circle. Spread out with these, please. The big purple circles need to leave the group.
Black, please.
It's all you, buddy. It's okay.
I'm remarked square. It's right by the boss. there's extra people there, guys. If you don't have the debuff, please do not stack where the debuff people are. Okay, we had that. We just had people die to stupid things.
Can we do something about calling the people who have the debuff when they're at their spot or something?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, the Destiny thing.
Yeah.
You just say, you know, add blue or whatever, so that we know when to dispel.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't need to, but
Shouldn't
sure.
need to, but you know, we're dispelling because we think people are there, but they're stopping to shoot or whatever, and dispelling, and it's going to somebody else.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, that's the issue. Isn't necessarily the callouts.
Can we
is-
focus, please?
I thought we were wiping this, but that's fine.
I just I jumped off.
We could have killed that.
I mean, I don't know. It's also, we could have killed it, but also we shouldn't have killed it because people were standing in groups with giant purple circles. There's people going to the not where the mark was. It would have been a sad kill if we killed it there, so.
I don't disagree with you on that.
Yeah. It's fine. Like, I thought it was a wipe and we almost did it. That's perfect, but we also didn't deserve that kill if we got it, so.
If you get an add-on called Infinite Raid Tool, a big fucking box with people's names on it shows up, and those are the people, and it even says unsafe next to their name if they're not okay.
I can call out who gets it if that helps people, but it should be pretty straightforward that
Well,
you're
I
slow
mean,
and running. But
I can see who gets it, but the fact is I don't know when they're there where they're supposed to be. You know, some people hurry immediately, some people take their time. You know, and I'm trying to dispel someone and then dispel somebody else, and I gotta wait on cooldown. So,
I mean, it's whatever. Whatever works best. It doesn't really matter. If you want people to call out when they're at the square, we can have that. Some people don't use mics though, so it might be an issue.
and then we would know who's first, so who to dispel first, since it's gonna jump to somebody else, so forth.
Don't forget your oils.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. It seems
Yeah.
to me that it's just kind of a cluster, and
Yeah, I mean, people should be running there immediately, and the people who don't have the debuff shouldn't be standing around, so it passes it on to people who don't need it, right? There was 3 or 4 times I saw 4 people standing there when there's only 3 debuffs that go out.
yeah, maybe somebody in the group should just call out when everybody who's got it is there. You know, instead of everybody calling out. I don't know, just something needs to be done, so we know when to start dispelling.
And Judas, thanks for calling me out there. I don't fucking even know what I was thinking. Someone else was moving right next to me, and I was moving, and I thought they had it, and my brain just melted.
Yeah, we totally got this. We're getting it close. People are just not paying attention, that's all.
I just said something because you were running towards me, and I was like,
Yeah, no, I honestly didn't even realize it was me that had it.
Mailbox is back.
Fuck you, Salt.
What did I do?
I thought, don't worry, I'm illiterate. I saw Molly, and I thought you put one down too.
No.
Now he did.
But what I did not notice is, yeah, that's, you know, that's a huge mistake I just made, and other people with the Destiny thing, them not noticing is a huge mistake on their part. So you all just need to, you know, start paying attention to the debuffs we have and move accordingly. So I admit I fucked up, but, you know,
No, there was about
There's
6
a
or
lot of
7 fuck ups there. So
Yep.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
let's call it what it is.
I just spelled people early because I wasn't sure who was at the spot and who wasn't. So I mean, that's a big issue because it's just gonna keep getting passed around if people aren't where they need to be.
yeah, you shouldn't be dispelling right away though either, right?
Well,
But-
I'm not, but I'm waiting and I'm waiting
Yeah.
and I'm waiting, and I still see people running, and then I'll dispel somebody and it jump to somebody else.
Yeah, we also don't need that many healers trying to dispel people, so I don't know what the healer situation is like, but if it works better that there's only a specific person who's doing the debuff or the spells, maybe that might work a little bit better. Who's actually paying attention to who's going on to the square marker. I don't know, it's up to you healers if you think that's necessary or if you...
What do you guys think?
We can't hear you, Lotus, you're letting
Yeah,
out.
Sorry, yeah, no, sorry.
Okay.
And I'm not typing all that out. I'm
Yeah, no. I'm only dispelling when I see 3 bodies, because when you get picked, you go giant. Like, you're not the same size anymore. So, and it's gonna look like you're running and doing a moonwalk. So you should be moonwalking your way over there, and that's the only time I ever dispel is when there's 3 people there. And if I see 2 dots and I see 2 giant people there, I'm dispelling and I'm looking away.
So do you want somebody specifically allocated to dispelling the people, or do you just guys want to keep it the same way and just dispel when you see it and then move on?
It's not as much as a dispel, it's just once getting all 3 bodies there at the same time. You can't have people
Yeah.
on one side and the other and playing 3 corners, 4 squares, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If that's the
so-
case, then it's easy.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't think
but
we need to change anything then.
But I think we've all been looking, and we're all waiting for somebody else to just. That's the problem too.
Well, yeah, that's just an individual problem, right? Where people aren't looking to where the square is and going to the opposite side.
Well, I'm talking about, I'm waiting to see if is Ori gonna do it, or is Lotus gonna do it, or do I need to do it? So I don't know
Yeah,
if anybody else is having that issue either.
If you see, like I said, if you see 3 there, dispel it. If you see 2 there and there's only 2 things, dispel it. But since you guys said you got decursive,
Yeah.
if you still see 3 dots on your decursive and there's only 2 there, don't touch it. So I think we're fine on dispels, just people gotta get to the spot.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the biggest thing.
Ignore your DPS, it's okay. Mechanics, those things hit hard on heroic. It's not a nice little tickle, especially when we're getting all 3 different mechanics at once. It hits you guys hard.
Mhm.
So having to deal with the normal mechanic plus that, it just makes it a nightmare, especially if we're on one side and you guys are on the other.
Yep.
Yep. Just keep your head about you. Be smart. Take your time. We've got this on tanks.
Thank you, Darth.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, there's an ad coming out. Watch Massacre.
Stack.
Run away from the circle. The next one we will run into the circle. Into the circle, please. We'll have an ad. You can just pull it in.
Kyra's behind by like 15%.
Yep.
Please
Focus,
don't
Kyra.
use your boss. Please use your brain and think.
Corner soaks. There only needs to be one person each soak. Otherwise, just taking unnecessary damage. Tiki's out of the group, please. There's also an ad that needs to be gripped its way in the back. Thank you. I didn't see that until now. Stay out of the circle. We should lust here.
Oh, taunt. Ow.
Okay, fragments are going to square, guys.
Oh, do you? Fuck it. Take this.
You can dispel us, please. Oh, this is gonna be weird.
Or just kill it. We're good.
Yeah, kill it.
I'm dead.
Please dispel Kara. Okay, we got it.
Get him up.
Okay, watch your feet. There's gonna be a soak circle after these blades. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there.
I'll hit about Massacre on the way in.
Okay, this is all of it. Or no, this is fragments. Go to square, please.
Hannah's at square.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna get the massacre into the soaking into the massacre. Soak it as much as possible now. Okay, fragments are going on square. So corners. Spread out slightly. We missed something. A soak. Do we have a B-res on somebody right now or no?
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just asking if we have one on
I got
somebody
a
in
slow
the...
stone.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a dummy. Whoops.
So we wiped because someone's
missed a
in
corner, so-
corner.
I was on the corner soak and I had the other circle too, so I stepped off of it, so I wasn't sure.
It doesn't matter as long as there's nobody else in that circle with you, which there shouldn't be because there should only be one soak in the circle. The other circle will just hurt other people around you if they're also in this circle.
And
Someone's
Darth,
still
lock.
needed, yes, please.
Yeah, lock closet, please.
The soak definitely does damage. It's like the little circles that don't do damage. Unless you're in somebody else's.
Are you talking about the Bringes thing?
The what?
Brenna's or Brenya or whatever her name is? It's like a light circle.
No, I'm talking about the purple corner soaks.
Okay.
I don't know the actual
She said
name,
she had
but-
2 circles. That's why I was wondering what the other one was.
Oh, the other one
4
is...
corners and she had the big giant circle that we all have to see.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, I don't think that's... I think she's talking about the little circles, right, Ox? The little ones that are in
Yeah,
people.
there's little
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those things you just have to spread out and not be in somebody else's. It doesn't do damage.
Yeah, I've stood in a purple one when I've had the white one as well. It's fine.
The only time it becomes an issue is when there's multiple people trying to soak the purple soaks, which isn't necessary, but... On tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ads coming in. Okay, Massacre, watch your feet. Everyone soak. You're soloing. Don't soak, don't soak, don't soak.
Signy.
Stay out of the circle, please.
High energy.
Oh, swap, please.
Ah, shit.
Okay, we're staying in this next circle. There's an ad coming up. Signy slings a little bit more. Okay, corner soaks.
High energy.
Whoa, everyone died.
Somebody left the circle before it went off.
Don't release.
High energy.
There shouldn't need to be designated soakers, just people being antsy and leaving the circle before they were actually soaked properly. Please let the soak go off before you leave. There's no rush. It doesn't have to be different people every time. But sometimes the reason why I'm not allocating is A, we don't need to. It's been pretty easy, straightforward. The reason why we died is because somebody walked out of the circle before it went off, not because nobody was soaking it. So it doesn't even matter if we make a pre-made group or not. What Bakar said is true, where the more people who can soak it, the more people can learn the actual fight instead of just dilly-dallying through the fight. In addition to that, in the last phase, we can't have specific people because you'll get targeted with other mechanics that maybe you can't do the soak circles, and then we need to have backups, and that's too much work and too confusing to do it. There's 4 soak circles, there's 18 of us. Somebody, it's always gotten there. It's not an issue, we just don't need to leave early. Just be patient, wait till it goes off, then go. There's no reason to start making groups for nothing, because we don't need it.
There's a Valkyrie animation, and then another Valkyrie comes with a...
Yep, there's one that will jump to each circle. That's not the soak. Wait till the actual soak happens, where another one comes in.
And honestly, if you're a caster, you don't even, after that's all done, you don't have to get back into the group, so just stay where you are.
There's 3 that the casters need to get, and they can all still hit the boss from where they're standing. There's 1 in melee. The melee can still hit the boss where they're standing. There's no reason to leave it early because you don't actually need to leave it at all. for any reason. Everyone's ready, so on tanks. Just play patient, play smart. We've got this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, watch your feet. Everyone needs to soak this. Run out of the circle. And we're staying in this next circle. It's gonna pop up soon. An ad. Can you grip that? Remember, we're staying inside the circle. Okay, corner soaks. Remember, don't leave. Okay, you're good now. Take this out of the group. We bust here. Can we grip the add in? Remember, focus the low ones first after the add. Okay, I'll get you after. Fragments to square, please. Okay, move into the circle. Can we... Okay, we killed her. Perfect. I've marked the new place for the fragments. Please take a look to see where you're going if you get targeted. Okay, that massacre. We soak this after the massacre goes through. And then more massacre afterwards. If you have fragments, go to square, please. Okay, everyone soak this. Okay, fragments are going to the left of that square. I haven't marked it yet. Go to square now.
That is there. We're all here.
Dispel, please. Thank you. Okay, corner soaks. Slight spread into the soak that everyone needs to soak. Everybody soaks this. When they do word of recall, the person with this blue soak will leave the group regardless if you can survive it or not when it pops up. I'll get you up in 9 seconds, Nate.
Fragments are out.
we're gonna be res one night.
Yeah, when I can get it in now.
There's one more.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to res. Guys, who has the debuff? Okay, we're good. Never mind. Okay, I've remarked square. It's behind the boss in the back left of the room. That's the next place. Take those out of the group. Slight spread. Shards are coming up. They need to go to square. Boss needs to move out of here. You can start dispelling people over here.
Oh shit, my bad. Gotta take it back.
I'm trying to get over there.
Okay, I move square. It's over by the boss now. Shards are coming, they go to square. It's right by the boss, please. Mark square where the next set of dispels would go when they pop up. Watch Massacre. Soak this. Everyone needs to soak. We don't have a lot of people here, guys. And the spread. This will be interesting. If you have the blue circle, don't soak it with the group. Nice job.
GG's.
Sweating.
Yeah, nothing chaotic about that fight. Demon, can we get to the next boss in 15 minutes? Yeah, we can. It's right down here, right? No?
It's a little ways
Yeah.
away. We might be able to get
Sorry,
one
Hannah.
pull.
We'll get a pull on it.
Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do Painsmith or Remnant?
Not pain. Please, not pain. We're not ready yet.
Or not Painsmith, I'm sorry.
Remnant or
Soul
Soul
Ren.
Yep.
Yeah, go rush it.
Oh, we got people going two different directions, or doesn't matter?
It doesn't
It don't
matter for
matter.
this
Okay.
thing. Okay, we'll do Soul Render then. We'll probably only get one pull. There's not really much more to explain about the fight other than the people who do the chains cannot do the chains again after they're done, after they do them. It gives them a debuff where they can't click on them or something. So we will make groups for that. Oh, you can use a Warlock Gate for this fight now.
Ooh. Utility.
Mm-hmm.
wood is dead.
Ooh, dagger.
Pronounce that last word for me.
Saccharomyces.
Sex.
Scram sex.
That's what I was looking at.
Scram Asex.
Hannah got his character deleted.
What'd you do that for?
Was that like... Why hate you?
Gowler's chains?
Gaoler?
No, Gaolers. Gaoler.
That's like old English or something for jailer.
Oh.
Well, look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Yeah, I didn't know I was in a history lesson or something, but...
It's like there's no way I got hit by a freaking cleave. No!
It says it's like a scroll on the ground or something, so...
I was rooted.
Yeah, it roots you and then kills you if you get hit by the squirrel. I forget, when we pulled both of these last time, they killed us, right?
Yes.
Okay. Please don't pull both of them. Thank you.
Pull it.
Yeah, and the boss. Just do it all.
That's a true hard mode.
I'm jumping off.
Salted is in the group. He has Mr. Right. Don't tempt him.
I'll take right move chain.
It's gonna be more than that. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
There has to be groups because you can't grab the chain every time.
anyone needs it.
Where is it?
Like in front of us.
Oh, yeah, way in front of us.
Yeah, it's like blended in a little bit. I marked it. Okay, I made the groups. First group who's going to do chains is going to be group 3, then 4, then 5. The people are going to grab the chains based off of how we're looking at it now. So I will grab the leftmost one looking this direction. Hannah will grab the middle left or the middlemost one, and Kellen will grab the rightmost one. Like before, we have to break them separately. Can we get a lock gate down the center here? Like right in between where triangle and diamond is.
And we're gonna break them left to right as well.
Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, don't take the gate though.
We're all dead anyway.
If I remember
Yeah.
right, yeah, you can't reset him.
Oh yeah.
And now he's gonna teleport us one by one.
So dumb.
So what everyone needs to do, Judas, go make some friends.
You're not able to jump off, or
I
Nope.
jumped up.
You probably can.
Oh, if you can get off, yeah.
no, I'm jumping off.
I always get off.
Yeah, I knew when I said that, I was like, God damn it.
What'd you expect?
Don't release. I think Kellen's reincarnating. Oh my god, you almost fell off the edge, sir.
I guess I'm out of range.
Same.
Oh, I see how that was pulled. The gate was right on top of the auto hammer. So when Wood went to go click the auto hammer, I think he clicked the gate instead.
That's a bait.
Got him.
No, because you want it in the middle, so that if it's on like between 1 and 2, or it's where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in the middle because the chains go up these chain blinds here. Alright, so just to refresh, group 3 is going to be the first people. I'll grab the leftmost one, Hannah grabs the middle, Kellen grabs the right. We're going to break it in that order as well. Left, middle, right. Before you break the chain pullers, make sure that the raid is healthy enough to pull the chain. We'll pull before the night ends, just to see.
I've never done chains. Is it just like an action button, or like?
You click on it and then you just break it by going past the distance, and that's what the gate's for. So when you get the chain, it's your turn to break it. Just click the gate, and it will instantly break it instead of you having to like delay breaking it potentially, depending on how fast you are.
This was not an action button. That's what you're saying.
No, you just click on it up there, and then you have it attached to you until you break it.
It's a sparkly item on the ground, basically, is all you're clicking.
It's like one of the hand thing. I don't know how to describe it, but everyone's ready. So
Grab shiny object, take gate.
and I'll try and call out the torments as they go, but let's pull before we run out of time.
When do we lust?
On pull.
5, 4, 3,
Okay, dodge the torment. We're going to triangle. Okay. Somebody's getting targeted with a debuff. Please do not stand on the group. Try and stand on the ads when they show up. Ads are out. Remember, they can be CC'd. We're getting to diamond. Dodge swirls. These ads are dying extremely slowly, guys. Okay, chains are out. I'll grab mine first.
Hannah's down.
Someone needs to take Hannah's
B-Ray.
spot. Can someone grab the middle one, please?
Why couldn't I click it, dude?
Okay, this is just gonna be a wipe, but you see what the fight's like. It's pretty much the same, except the same people can't grab the chains every time.
I got some.
We better left full.
Yeah, probably. We'll come back to this on Thursday.